Снова всем привет, дорогие зрители и подписчики моего канала. С вами Джек, мы продолжаем проходить Horizon. Ответы близки, короче, на все наши вопросы. Наверное. Ну, это, в принципе, не точно. Может быть, нас еще куда-нибудь потом отправят. Так. Ну мы сейчас находимся над залом, где мы дрались с кучей бойцов Эклипса, которые с нами вот отсюда стреляли. Так. Ну, или затмение. Одно и то же. Вот еще одна комната. Три стрелы возьму. Ну раз их боссов с двух стрел невозможно убить в голову. Иногда. Ой-ой-ой. Хотя не, на самом-то деле это же все по сути легко вот с ним тут подраться. Просто проблема в том, что их много, и если не видят, как один умирает, сразу начнут паниковать. Пытаться меня убить. Интересно, я попаду в решетку или в голову ему? Что мне подскажет, что я попаду просто в решетку? Да. 3 стрелы потратил зря. Окей. Тут никого нет.
Welcome to Apollo,
Тихо,
the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Elbaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional,
и опять удар в голову.
ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us. We will have to design and implement four major initiatives simultaneously.
Двойная стрела была. Точно был последний?
In what should have been a cave of wonders. Look around. See if anything is left.
Сам бы взял да спустился сюда со мной. Сидит там, командует, короче. Так. Но с другой стороны, откуда он эти все технические термины-то знает? Ну, может быть, он, конечно, что-то исследовал, да, и что-то даже смог понять, но вообще не удивлюсь, если он когда-то работал над этим проектом и тоже его, типа, заморозил. Ну, или это я просто придумал. Так, предметы, сундуки. Это сундуки с ресурсами открылись. Я, естественно, их открою. Так. Куда-то налево надо. Но где туда проход?
Stocking up.
Ну тут типа лабиринт мини. Видимо, надо не заблудиться. Или нет?
Welcome to Hades. Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol. The ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine your Gaia 200 years from now and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing. Coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos. Spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh Titan, getting worshipped by the Eclipse like some kind of god?
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
Блин, теперь хотя бы объясни, что за Аид и что он делает вообще. Что он в итоге должен все уничтожить довольно быстро и чтобы Гея заново попробовала. Мне тоже прикольно, почему бы не сделать после того, как у нее в итоге получилось, и она поняла, что все расчеты верны, просто не, ну, не знаю, не заблокировать Аида и все. И парень какой-то хипстер, короче, про Аида рассказывал.
Looks like the only way onwards.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the Alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
Вот экзогенные камеры как раз. Так, но если тут какие-нибудь опаньки.
Are these what I think they
Экзогенная
are?
камера сложно конструировать.
Artificial wombs. Machine. machines to spawn a new generation of human beings.
Ну, очень много вот записок, прям очень много их сейчас. Особенно, когда ты идешь, и ты как бы хочешь, тебе интересно дальше продвинуться, а здесь миллион всяких записочек, которые надо читать. А некоторые аудиозаписи еще и слушать стоит, потому что их очень много.
Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office. Looks like it used to hold something. Some...
But would benefit from antilopinae morphologies, though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
О, морфология
You're a quick
антилоп.
study, Gaia, Dr. Sobek. As I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet...
And yet, I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good.
Как они смогли сделать скорбящий искусственный интеллект?
You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
Так-то вот реально представить, ну, как они с ума тут не сошли. Знаю, что абсолютно все человечество погибло. Жесть. Так, тут какой-то проект Одиссея потерпел крах. Боюсь, у меня для вас плохая новость. Дальний зенит известил меня о том, что проект Одиссея потерпел крах. Прошлой ночью телеметрическая аппаратура зафиксировала катастрофический сбой в модуле хранения антиматерии, когда двигатели начали разгон для выхода за пределы Солнечной системы. Корабль, экипаж, весь груз зигот семян, альфа-сборка Аполлона, все пропало. Это значит, что новый рассвет — наша единственная надежда на продолжение человеческого рода и восстановление жизни на Земле. Провал недопустим. Блин, какое же на них давление оказывалось. Да. Ну-ка.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Alma.
Mm-hmm.
Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Вот этот мужик. Сумасшедший в маске. Чтобы вас всех там завалило вместе со мной.
Still alive. Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child. My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
See that scar on your cheek? You didn't get to finish.
Yes, I remember. He fought well. For a savage.
His name was Rost, and he was a better man than you could ever hope to be.
The better man is the one who doesn't end up with his guts steaming on the ground. No, it wasn't him. I could have finished you before he attacked. But I didn't. This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
Spare me the religious justifications. You can dress up your cruelty in holy clothes and words if you want. But under it all, you're just a murderer.
An odd slight coming from you. You've become quite a murderer yourself, child.
A killer of killers, not a murderer. But I wouldn't expect you to know the difference. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. all halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then open this cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place. Exactly where it belongs.
Ненавижу фанатиков.
The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
Why butcher dozens of innocents for no gain? It's a waste of effort.
You're right. I won't even be there to enjoy it. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus, such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile. So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
Сейчас меня просто вниз опустят. Будут сражаться с машиной, только непонятно чем, потому что оружия-то у меня нет. А в клетке пусто. Фанатики радуются. Главный фанатик вообще, ну, поехавший.
Karja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold! Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Turan ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eye of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die.
Теперь мы узнали, откуда из зараженной зоны.
Be the first
Все
of
из-за Аида.
thousands.
Может быть, мистер Сайленс как-то мне поможет, нет?
defeat that thing without weapons. My
Ну, что
weapons
с
are
ним
on the
делать?
platform. There's no way out of this room. Maybe I could use its strength against it.
Так. Я еще понимаю, правда, зачем мне тут летать.
Gotta get out of the way.
Кстати, хилок-то у меня полный нет. Вон. Так,
I
она
should try
сказала
luring the behemoth into the pillars.
обернуть твою силу против него. Ну да, чтобы он разбил, вот эту штуку все уронил. Это было бы неплохо. Ой. Давай. Я тут.
The walls look strong, but the pillars don't. They weren't built to take a charge from the crazy
Тихо.
behemoth. That did it. One more pillar and that platform will come down. And my weapons with it.
Немножко застряло, все хорошо. Ай. Блин, я арену люблю, мне норм.
If that platform collapses, I'll get my
Да-да-да-да,
weapons
я
back.
понял. Блин, тут уже где-то бежит. Что,
It's down.
А чтоб тебя. Сейчас в снаряжении, с луком, со всеми прибамбасами выйдет такая.
Hey! Guess who got our weapons back?
Ой,
Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get it! Freeze canister on its hips. Fire it and shoots it off. That canister on its belly. Looks important.
Я успел, да? Да чтоб тебя... А, он же не охранник вроде. Я думаю, как он с такого большого расстояния сюда прибежал. Невозможно от них уворачиваться. Даже вот с этим супер-мега прыжком все равно тебя достанут. Так. О, попал. Ну, снова да, просто от земли. Задницу улетела. Что надо сказать?
Those components on the sides of its head. They've got something to do with its lift attack.
Не-не-не, только не умирать, пожалуйста, не хочу.
Gotta check the machine carcasses. They might have parts.
Так, стоп, у меня же по деталям вообще все отлично. Что она переживает за детали? Это, конечно, все равно клево, что они их раскидали по миру, ну, по локации. Чтобы если что, я мог собрать, то использовать их. Как такое может быть? Я за все подумал. О, лететик стукнулся. Ну что на это скажет твой бог солнца? И тени, и машины все твои.
Shadows. Kill her.
Kill her!
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
О-хо-хо-хо! Че не стреляешь-то? Опаньки. Это мои друзья, нет? О, да! Дайте нам на лошадках подраться с ними. Нет? Мы не будем драться? То есть люди в итоге за добро или что? Я просто не понимаю, почему они все радовались, что меня убьют, а теперь они радуются, что мы побеждаем. Остановись-то. Неплохо, неплохо. Как она ему крикнула: че, давай спускайся сюда, чекова, такая, давай по-пацански все решим. Забавно.
So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora's sacred mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data.
Вот именно, все, что видели мы, видел же и он.
That data to a new focus was trivially easy.
Да, и все данные, которые мы получили,
Happy
получил
birthday,
он.
Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
Really, Aloy? It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw you into the sun ring at high noon. I wore out 2 striders getting here in time, but I did. Now be on your way.
Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corruptor to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through your focus. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans, though of course, far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome, I guess. Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the Eclipse, not that you knew the man who killed who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Right. I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Nora Sacred Land. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Well, absolutely not. I have preparations to make elsewhere.
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not gonna tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Karja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to. Aloy, when you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a what, but a who. Yeah!
Ну, будем надеяться, что доктор Собик, наша мама, жива. Так, а где броня? Броню покажите мне, а броня у меня уже в этом. Опыт, очки навыков. Где броня? Нора-то мы спасем, конечно, обязательно. Мы броням, да.
Keep that for later.
Да, хилочки, конечно, придется еще пособирать. Потратил я там довольно много их. Ну-ка. Так, одежда. Да, появился новый... Воу-воу-воу! Адепт тьмы легкий. Этот был тяжелым, а этот легкий. Ну-ка, ну-ка, ну-ка. Блин, прикольно, броня металлическая такая. Естественно, без шлемов. Так, очки навыков. Ее можно улучшить. Мне нужно в модификацию идти. Ну, я бы что-нибудь стелсово, наверное, улучшил. Защита от электричества плюс 5 скрытности. Блин, у меня... Я все фиолетовые модификации продал. Я думал, мне больше уже не нужны будут. А нет. Ладно. Эта броня, конечно, она зелененькая, я все понимаю, но я в ней побегу. Мне кажется, что меня не должны разваливать прям с выстрела. Да. А мы с вами увидимся в следующей серии, где продолжим узнавать секреты, поможем нашему племени. Вот. С вами был Джек, спасибо большое за просмотр и счастливо. Не забывайте заходить в магазин jdoe.com. Теперь после покупки вы получите 3% себе на кошелек обратно, используя кодовое слово Джек. Первая ссылка в описании.